Hi everyone, I want to share something personal with you, something I have kept inside for a long time. The truth is, my hair is falling out, a lot of it. But the stranger part, I'm not as scared or devastated as I thought I would be. In fact, I'm in one of the most peaceful time of my life. And here's why. Growing up, I was never taught how to manage my emotions. My parents weren't really there for me, not emotionally. I didn't have anyone to count on, to trust, or to go when life felt overwhelming. So I had to become my own parent. I had to survive, and that creates immense stress. Thing is, I didn't even realize it. One day, a family member told me I slept curled up like a shrimp. My body locked in tension. I'd wake up with sore teeth from clenching my jaw. My shoulders, my scalp, and legs were so tight that I thought it was just normal. So when people started pointing out all the symptoms I had, how I slept, how tense I was, how tightly I held everything in, I was honestly shocked. It was like everyone else could see what I couldn't. I never thought of myself as stressed or anxious. I just thought that's how life was. That's how I was. And when I finally saw it, I felt ashamed. Ashamed of how I have been living, how disconnected I was from myself. But I also felt this quiet push inside me. A small voice that said, maybe you can change this. So I tried. Even though I didn't fully understand what was happening to me, I started making small changes. I didn't have a clear roadmap, but I knew I didn't want to keep living like a clenched fist. I wanted peace, even if I didn't know what that looks like yet. So when my hair started falling out, people around me were shocked. They worried, panicked, as if I was okay. But me, I wasn't as shaken. For the first time in my life, I had already started noticing myself. I was learning to really see myself, not just as someone who had to survive, but as someone who could grow. I was finally unpacking all the emotional baggage I had carried since I was a kid, and honestly, that shift in awareness made the hair loss feel like a physical signal of years of stress being released. I started taking courses about psychology, happiness, and child development, and all those classes changed everything for me. I learned how deeply childhood affects the way we see ourselves, how we relate to each other, and how we experience the world. I started to understand that happiness isn't something out there, it's something I can grow from within. Life is not what happened to me, but how I choose to live it, how I choose to see it. For so long, I admired other people, the people around me, people on the internet. I looked at them and thought, why do they have the life I dream of? I didn't think I was worth anything, no matter how many compliments or kind words people gave me. I just couldn't believe them. I expect way too much from myself, and I didn't even realize it until recently. It took social workers and doctors actually pointing out the patterns I couldn't see. It was humbling and eye-opening. With the help of those classes and conversation, I began to understand the mess I was in was my fault. It was a story rooted in my childhood, in everything I had to carry alone. And now, I'm learning to let go, to rebuild my sense of worth, not through perfection or appearance, but through vulnerability, understanding, and growth. Do I feel happy now? I don't know, and maybe that's okay. I've stopped chasing happiness like it's a finish line. I've learned that in order to feel free, to be happy, I need to stop running after it. Every day feels different. Some days I feel proud of myself, grounded. Other days I'm overwhelmed and crying in distress. But I've made peace with that duality. What I can say is that I'm more present with myself now. I'm learning to listen to my emotions, to take care of my health, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. I've realized that worrying about the past and fearing the future only steals from the present. I know it sounds cliches, but the truth is, I'm finally accepting myself. My strengths, my flaws, my softness, my stubbornness. I'm not perfect. I won't ever be. And that's not just okay, that's human. And maybe for the first time, I have the courage to do things I've always wanted to do. Even though I still struggle to relax, I'm here. I'm stepping into an unknown world, not with certainty, but with hope. And that's something I've never allowed myself to feel before. Even though I'm losing my hair, I know that doesn't define me. Just like everything else I've been through, I know I can take steps to change it, to heal it, to improve it, little by little. And that's what I have done with my life so far. I keep learning, I keep making mistakes. I try, I fall, and I get up again. I take what I have learned and do better, again and again. So if you're going through a change, a loss, a breakdown, please know that you can rebuild it too. Not all at once, not perfectly, but gently, honestly, in your own time. You're not broken, you are becoming. Thank you for being here and listening to my story. If anything I share resonates with you, I hope you know you're not alone. We are all learning how to be human, one step at a time. Feel free to share your thoughts or your own journey in the comments. I love to hear from you. And if you'd like to keep walking this path together, you can subscribe or stick around for more reflection like this. Until next time, take care of yourself, gently and honestly.